Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, whenever a relationship ends, I always feel the most sorry for the woman.
Why?
Really?
Well, because they might be sad about the breakup or whatever, but I know what they're about to go through. They're about to get inundated with dudes trying to pick up the rebound.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Totally.
and looks like that's what we've got on the phone today. Patrick emailed us, and he just found out that a girl that he likes recently broke off her engagement, and now he's ready to pounce.
What?
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
engagement. That's like a serious thing. That's not just she broke up with her boyfriend.
What's up, Patrick?
Hey, how we doing?
What's
And whatever opens the door, I will take with this girl.
Okay,
Wow.
so there's a door open. How do you plan on jamming your way in there?
Gross. That is
Why did you
so
say it like
gross.
that?
Oh, God.
Oh, that's a bad way to say it, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, God. Patrick.
Well, let's just ask about the girl first. What's her name?
Her name's April.
And
April.
Have you known April for a while?
Yeah, we went to high school together, and she has always been the one that got away from me. And
Oh.
it just floats in my mind every so often, you know?
Did you guys have a relationship in high school then?
We came close. We went on a date, and then immediately got awkward right afterwards. We were good friends, and then it was done.
Okay, what was the date awkward or?
Well, the date didn't have to be awkward, but I couldn't get it together. I was so nervous.
Oh, no.
Oh.
But here's what we did. I knew that my dad was going to be able to prepare the best meal in the city, and I really wanted to impress her.
Mm.
So he actually made a menu in advance. I invited her over. I gave April the menu a week before, and she was looking forward to it all week.
Okay, so she knew that your dad was involved with this date leading up to it.
Yeah, she did. I'm close with my parents. She'd met him before. You know,
Okay.
we were friends.
Okay,
It
so
wasn't
this was in high school, right?
correct. Yeah,
Okay, and so you invited her over to your family's house for dinner.
that's correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Fancy.
Sorry, it was a little. I was trying to figure out if your dad
Yeah.
had a restaurant or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
is he a chef?
so you invited her over to your family's house for dinner, and that was the date that you went on.
Exactly. That
Okay.
was the beginning of this evening that I had kind of like planned for us.
Okay,
So she came over and dinner went fantastic. It was so good. It was just the two of us. You know, my parents like left us alone and did the whole just being a chef and wait staff kind of part.
That's really cute.
That's cool.
I know.
It was adorable. And then afterwards, of course, I was like, I'm going to take her out to a movie.
okay.
So we go out and we're actually going to go see Night at the Museum, if you remember that old film.
Ben Stiller.
Oh, that's a Ben Stiller film.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was really cool. I find out halfway through that she actually has already seen the movie.
Oh.
I was like, oh, you know, okay. Sorry, I'm wasting your time. I'm not really sure what to do with this. And
Oh my gosh,
she was like, no. I'm having fun. This is wonderful.
she's the only person in the country that saw Night at the Museum twice.
Quite possibly. And she started throwing up signs left and right that she wanted to escalate something. She just wanted something. She had her arms around my torso. She was
Oh.
holding my hand when she got the chance.
Oh.
And I was so nervous. I froze up. I didn't know how to handle it. I'd had such a crush on her for so long.
Oh,
Couldn't make the move.
sweet awkward Patrick.
Yeah, so awkward. And afterwards, I drive her back to her place, and we're standing outside of her front door. And she's looking at me. And I know what she's wanting to do.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't do it.
Oh
You
no,
You
Patrick.
didn't kiss her?
I couldn't kiss her. I couldn't do it. And she looked at me. I mean, time passed. It was awkward. She just hugs me and says, I'll see you later, and walks inside.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so no wonder you got friend zoned.
You friend zoned
You did
yourself.
it to yourself, yeah.
I really did. I crushed my own dreams.
So wait, how long ago was this?
This was 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh, and you're
Wow.
still that worked up about it.
It stays in your mind, you know? It's like the thing that never happened that you always wanted it to be.
So have you guys been talking over the last 10 years, or are you just stalking her on Facebook and that's how you know she broke off her engagement?
I haven't kept up with her too much, honestly, over the last 10 years. She kind of stayed in the hometown and I moved out, but a friend of mine recently actually told me about it and said, hey, do you remember this girl? And said, you should try to reconnect with her. And I don't even know if she remembers me, but
She probably remembers you. She probably
Yeah.
remembers you as the dude who wouldn't make a move.
Yeah.
well, the timid young man, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So you know that her engagement was called off, and now you want to just call her up and ask her out.
Totally.
and so you think it's going to be cute that we do it in a second date update?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are going to talk with her first, so if she doesn't remember me, I can bail. I can just hang out and let it go.
That's true.
So we're your security blanket is what we are, Patrick. You're still scared.
How did you get her phone number anyway?
People hold on to the same phone number from high school. I know I still have the same one.
Yeah, that's true.
Hers is still the same. Yeah,
Okay.
I got lucky on that.
You know it's still the same?
Yeah, my buddy confirmed it. He pulled it up in his phone. It's the same number.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and see if she remembers you and then see if we can get you a date.
I really hope this works.
I actually do too.
Yeah, me too.
Do you?
No, not really. I really don't care. I just want to do the second part of the second date update.
All
So
right.
hang on, okay?
Okay.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Everybody has the one that got away. I know for me, I dated this girl named Michelle in high school. We went on one date.
Really?
All the signs were there.
Yeah.
Then I put my hand on her leg while we were watching the movie, everything.
Wow,
I never made a
yeah.
move, never kissed her. I got friend zoned, didn't talk to her after, and I'll always remember her.
Are you serious? That's so romantic.
Yeah, it wasn't so much about the romance. Her dad was an exec at Paramount, and I thought maybe if we had a long relationship, I could somehow get into the movie industry. So that's what it was about for me. But then
Well,
again, my
screwed-
first love is my career.
And then
So.
you settled for radio.
And then I
Screwed your career.
settled for radio, and now I'm
Yeah.
at the bottom of the barrel.
God, you could have been Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, man.
If I only would have kissed that girl.
Yeah,
idiot.
man.
And Patrick is going through the same kind of thing right now. He's on the phone for a second date update. He went out with a girl named April in high school. He was too scared to make a move. Fast forward 10 years later, he just found out that she ended her engagement, and he got her phone number and wants to call her and see if he can get another shot at love. All right, Patrick, you ready?
I am so ready.
Okay, and you heard through the grapevine that she ended her engagement. I didn't even ask. How long ago was that?
It was actually really recently, within the last couple weeks, and I'm trying to pounce while I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so we may call her and she could still be crying.
Hopefully that's not the case, and I can cheer her up.
Yeah, or hopefully she's crying the appropriate amount where she'll give you a chance. You know, where she's like, I just
Oh
need
my
somebody
God,
to hang
you
out with.
guys.
Just a little
This
crying.
just feels so soon.
Okay.
However you guys can make it happen, I'm up for it.
All right.
All right.
Well, dialing her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this April?
Yeah, this is she.
April, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
How's it going?
What is this?
Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email asking us if we can get in touch with you.
Is it a joke? What?
Nope. His name is Patrick, and apparently you guys went on a date in high school. I know it's been probably about 10 years since you guys talked. That's what he told us. But he wanted us to call you because he still thinks about you a lot.
What?
Uh-huh.
Is that like, oh my God, that's so crazy. I think about him, what? Or is that not that?
Processing. Okay, processing.
Okay. I'm guessing you didn't expect this phone call.
No. Okay, so
I'll tell you why we're calling. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So if somebody goes out on a date with a person and then they end up getting blown off or not getting a call back, you can email us and we'll get that person on the phone and ask what happened. So technically this is a second date update from your first date 10 years ago.
yeah. I'm really shocked. Besides the fact that it's been a decade, I'm just shocked that he's reaching out about me.
He was so cute about you. He told us like the awkward story of your guys' date where he had his dad plan this dinner and you went over to his parents' house.
It was very sweet.
What about Patrick, though? Did you actually enjoy going out with him and were you interested in him?
Oh my God, I had the biggest crush on that kid.
You did?
Yes.
He said that he always regrets not making a move because he feels like he screwed himself.
Do you remember that moment on the doorstep when he dropped you off?
Yes, and I felt like an idiot because I was like practically throwing myself, but he gave me nothing. So I just felt so rejected, and
Whoa.
I don't know. I tried to comfort myself by saying maybe he's gay. He must be gay, but I knew he wasn't, so it didn't really provide much comfort. And I ended up getting angry. And
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what he said. He said you guys didn't really talk much after that.
Well, no, I was humiliated, and I thought, like, I wasn't going to call him.
Oh, okay.
You can understand now, though, like that it's been 10 years that he was just an awkward teenager that was nervous, right?
I think it's really endearing, especially, with the way the world is now, to know that he was so shy to even want to kiss me when he did. That's just really beyond sweet.
Okay, well, you know what else is endearing? He's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't you excited?
Patrick, are you there?
Hey, April.
Oh, my God.
It's been a while.
Hi, Patrick. Yeah. Wow. So,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
okay. This is like beyond awkward. Oh, my God.
Well,
You guys need some help? Are you going to work this one out together? It's just a conversation.
how have you been?
No.
I've actually been better. I just broke off an engagement, so your timing is impeccable.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. That sucks. But I want to do what I couldn't do 10 years ago. I want to at least get the chance to take you out. I'm sorry I couldn't do it 10 years ago. I'm sorry that I fell short at the finish line. I really did. But it's weighed on my mind ever since, and I'm really hoping that you'll just give me a second chance.
Well, this is hard for me. Just keep in mind, you know how we were really young back then, and we both were attracted to each other, and nothing happened because we were both awkward teenagers, right? So keep that in mind. We're grown-ups now, but back then I didn't have the cognitive skills I have now. So I'm just going to say it, okay, Patrick?
Okay.
I was feeling so rejected by you and so angry. There was that big party that Rob had. You know, Rob was always having those big high school parties.
Yeah.
Remember? Okay, so I went and I made out with your brother.
What?
Whoa.
You made out with who?
Your brother, Thomas. I was drunk. I was stupid. I was mad at you for not kissing me.
Oh.
So you went and kissed a lookalike?
Brother? That's messed up.
You know, we were teenagers. It was a crowded house, and it was nothing serious, but, you know, it was definitely a makeout session. And I thought it would make me feel better, and it made me feel worse.
I'm so glad I have all the details. I'm stoked about that. Thank you.
Wait, what
Are you upset?
Rob?
Of course I'm upset. That's really weird. I'm finding out about this at the same time that a lot of people are.
But it was like 10 years ago. I mean,
I can't believe he never told me, and I definitely can't believe you never told me.
I was very immature. It was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Second, when you're drunk, especially for the first time, I had no idea how low your inhibitions can go.
April, sorry, I'm still trying to get over my shock about this. It's just kind of weird. Like, it feels like losing out all over again. It's kind of a double whammy over here.
Well, yeah, but we were all kids, and I mean, it's not like I made out with your dad when he made dinner for us.
Did you consider making out with my dad?
valid question, Patrick.
Yeah, why are you bringing that up?
No, I mean, he was old, but he was like a hot old.
What are you?
Why would you? That's insane.
That's my point, Patrick. You're missing the point. The point is that I liked you, but you didn't make the move. So I had to make the move. And unfortunately, whatever, it was with your brother.
Well, April, would you like to go out with Patrick again on a second date and see if maybe he can make a move then?
Oh, man.
I'm open to it because a lot of time has passed. I just feel better having told him everything because it's been weighing on me. So with that, I'm open to possibility with him.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay, you hear that,
awesome.
Patrick?
I hear it. I feel like I'd be thinking about my brother the entire time.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing for you?
Valid question, Jubal.
No, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
Okay. All right. So is that a no then? You don't want to go out with April?
After all this?
I can't do it. This is a no.
Oh,
She just made out with your brother. Big deal.
Like 10 years ago,
yeah,
too.
Who cares?
You waited this whole time.
What are you doing? You were painting this beautiful love story, and just this one little thing is going to ruin it all?
It was my brother, and he lied to me about it, and then she lied to me about it, and there's no way I'm getting involved in that again.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh
you're
my
basically
gosh.
still in high school. In a way. Still can't get past it.
Call it whatever you want, but I'm out.
Oh my
right.
gosh, I did not expect
Me
that.
neither.
Patrick, we could really have something together, and you're allowing us to miss the potential a second time.
Look, I don't want my first kiss with you to be thinking about my brother the whole time. That's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
All right, it's your loss. You chickened out for the second time on making the first move.
Oh my God, and you know
Sorry,
she's just going to
Patrick.
go call your brother
That's
right
what
now,
I'm
right?
saying, yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
There's a text in at 78592 that says, get over it. It was 10 years ago. She's probably lost her virginity since then, too.
No, man, no, stop it.
Talking about today's second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed it, this dude Patrick wanted to call a girl named April. They went out 10 years ago in high school.
Yeah.
He was really attracted to her. She was sending him all the right signals to give her a kiss, but he was too nervous, so he didn't do it. And that was really kind of the last time they hung out even. And fast forward 10 years later, she was engaged, and then that engagement ended. So he heard all about it. And of course, he pounced just like dudes do. They wait until someone's single and they're like, hey, me.
Yep.
And it was just pretty new, too. Anyway, we contacted her, and she admitted that she was frustrated that he never made a move 10 years ago. So she made out with his brother at a party
Oh, man.
out of revenge. Not currently made out with his brother. It was
No,
like
10
the
years
same
ago.
month, basically.
Yeah.
At the time.
And in the end, she was willing to give Patrick another chance, but Patrick just couldn't get over the fact that she kissed his brother 10 years ago.
That is so weird to me. I
don't
mean, this
know.
guy, he gets hung up on things.
I mean,
I think she dodged a bullet, dude.
I could live with a kiss, like if, somebody
That's all they
kissed my
did
brother,
was they made
but
out.
doing more, maybe not.
But that didn't happen. That's not even
Yeah.
on the table.
That's what I'm saying. So I get why he's upset, but not,
And it was 10
Really?
years
Yeah,
ago.
not
who
upset enough to
cares?
not see her again.
Well,
were
hopefully
in
he's never
high
talking to his
school.
brother again either.
Yeah, that's a
His
good
brother.
point.
Remember-
Destroy the family. Absolutely.
If you
Turn
wa-
your back.
If you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Suzanne is on the phone for a second date update today, and after reading her email and the description of her first date, it sounds horrible.
Oh, that's
It sounds like the worst date ever, but also hilarious at the same time. So
I can't
I'll
wait.
just let her tell it. Suzanne, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Have you gotten sleep?
Finally, yeah, I was able to catch up.
Yeah.
Finally,
I read
yeah.
the description of your date, and I'm like, man, I can't tell if that would be fun or just like the worst thing ever. So
Yeah.
before we get into what you did on your date, why don't you tell us about the guy you want to call? What's his name?
George
George. All right. And where did you meet George?
on Tinder.
Okay,
all right.
that's where most people meet
It's already
these
the
days.
worst date ever.
Oh, come on.
Already.
I take it you had high hopes for this date, though.
Yeah, no, because he was very funny. Like, we messaged back and forth a little bit, and, like, picture was cute. I don't know. I was like, oh, this is going to be fun.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And so where'd you guys agree to meet out at?
We decided to go rock climbing, which I'm not, like, a huge fan of because, like, you got to wear the strap thing. I don't know. Like, it's not, like, the
Harness?
most flattering look.
Okay.
But I was like, okay, I've never done that before for a date. So,
So did you guys go to a climbing gym or were you actually outside?
no, we were at, like, a gym, which was probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was actually really fun. Like, it was a fun way to, like, kind of hang out. And cause, like, we talked a lot, but also we're doing, like, kind of focused on something else, so I wasn't nervous.
Right.
And then after it was over, he was like, do you want to go get dinner? And
Well, that's
so-
a good sign that you guys
Yeah.
didn't have that planned and he wanted to continue to hang out with you.
Did you keep wearing the harness at dinner?
Yeah.
He's like,
Sexy.
no, they wouldn't let me take it with me.
oh.
I wouldn't let you.
Okay, but dinner was good?
Dinner was great. We had a couple drinks. And, like, by this point, we've been hanging out for, like 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
And He's like, I just want to keep hanging out with you. I'm just having a good time. I was like, oh, okay, great. So I went to his house and we ended up watching the whole first season of Parks and Rec together.
The whole first
Wow.
season?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Episodes.
Yeah.
You were like 24 hours into this date. No wonder Jubal asked if you were still tired.
I know. So yeah, like we watched this whole thing, and it's very fun because it's like one of my favorite shows. Like it's very casual at his place, and by the time it ends, it's like 2:30 in the morning. It's very late. But then he's like, "Hey, I have an idea. What if we do a 24-hour date?"
What? I was joking about the 24 hours.
So I was like, "What does that mean? Like, do I get to sleep and then we go out again, or what's happening?" And he was like, "No, we'll just stay up for 24 hours straight on this date."
And you're sure he's not sort of some drug addict and has a meth problem or something?
He's like, here, hit this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will keep you up.
Oh, God, that would be like a terrible turn. It was just like, when you meet someone and you're like, wow, we're really clicking. This is working.
Oh, my God, that's kind of cute. What'd you guys do?
We made frozen pizza, and then we watched another season of Parks and Rec. And that gets us at, like, I don't know, it's like the sun is coming up.
Ugh.
And at this point, I'm just like, I'm starting to feel gross. Like, I'm still, like, in the clothes I wore to the rock climbing gym.
Right.
Oh, you haven't even showered today.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, I know. It's all gross. And I was like, I should probably go home.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I'm not a quitter. Are you a quitter? I was like, I guess not.
He obviously liked you if he wanted to spend 24 hours straight with you.
Yeah.
Or he was just delusional at that point when he asked. I don't know.
I don't know. I think we both were like, had gotten to like that sleep deprived kind of crazy place.
Okay, at this point, it's 6 in the morning. You've watched 2 seasons of Parks and Rec. You've eaten pizza. Have you made out at all?
Not real. I mean, like, we like kissed a couple of times, and that was good. But it's not really been that kind of. It's just one-on-one hanging out time.
Nothing like hot and heavy.
Yeah.
So what
Weird,
happened?
though.
So I'm like, okay, fine. He like makes us this big thing of coffee, and we drink a bunch of coffee, and then he's like, let's go to the park. And I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Super early in the morning.
That's why I say it sounds just terrible at this point.
Are you guys both still happy, or are you just forcing this to happen at this point?
Like every now and then I'd be like, no, this is still fun. This is still the person I liked 14 hours ago, I think. But then it just felt sometimes we were just like, let's just plow through this kind of forced fun thing. And so we went and he was like, let's play Frisbee. And we tried to play Frisbee. And like my motor skills are just stupid at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
So he was like, we could go for a walk. And I was like, I really think I just need to go home.
Okay.
Like I tried to be very nice about it. I was like, I'm just going to get an Uber.
Yeah.
And then he gets mad and I get mad. And honestly, like at this point, I was so tired and there was yelling. And I was like, at one point I was like, you're a liar. And I don't even know why. Like,
You were yelling.
So you guys are both just
no.
exhausted, sleep deprived, and into the date by arguing.
Oh.
Why do you want to call this guy for a second date? It sounds like it ended horribly.
well, it ended badly, but I really did like him. If we had just cut it off at like 10:30 or even at like after the Parks and Rec time, I would have been like, that was great. That was such a good date. You know, I would love to see him again and just have a normal, like 3.5 hour date.
Okay, so the end of your date where you argue, you're kind of chalking that up to you guys being tired and not him being an a-hole.
Yeah, because I was also an a-hole.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
All
a
right.
liar.
Yeah. I mean, when you've been up for that long, who knows, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And have you talked to him since?
No, I gave it a couple days, so I texted him and he didn't respond.
At all.
All right.
Huh.
No.
Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Suzanne is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named George. She wants everybody to know they did not sleep together on their first date. Not at all, actually. They didn't even sleep on their first date. If you missed the first part, she told us about her date with George. It actually started off pretty normal. They just went rock climbing together, and then they had dinner and drinks. That turned into watching TV at his house, which turned into, hey, let's stay up for 24 hours like a couple of kids having a slumber party that don't want to go to bed. And she tried to make it 24 hours. And at a certain point, Suzanne was tired and wanted to go home. And then they got in an argument because he was upset that she couldn't complete the full 24-hour date. But she wants to call him anyway and see if they can have just a normal, regular, few-hour date. And we'll see if that can happen. All right, Suzanne, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Sorry.
Oh, she fell asleep.
Yeah, you're still tired.
I'm like reliving it all in my head.
I didn't ask. I mean, you said you did send him a text message that he didn't respond to. Did you apologize for screaming at him, "You're a liar"?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and no response at all.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no response.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call him right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to George, please?
This is him.
Hey, George, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
Do you have any idea what that is?
I think I've seen a billboard, maybe.
Probably not.
Okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Any idea why I'm calling you today?
I can't say I do. No.
Do you want to know, or should we just hang up?
I would love to know what's going on.
Well, we got an email about you from one of our listeners. That's why I'm calling.
Okay.
Her name is Suzanne.
Suzanne.
Yes.
Okay.
And you guys went out on a very long date recently.
Is that what she said?
That is
Yeah.
what she said. She emailed us. So we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So Suzanne told us about how your regular date turned into like a 24-hour thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she told us that she couldn't really make it the full 24 hours. And then you guys got in an argument after. And she tried to text you and apologize and would actually like to go out with you again, but you haven't responded. So she's wondering if she did something wrong.
Well, she didn't make it the full 24 hours. What she did wrong.
Wait.
So that's it?
Are you joking, right?
I'm not joking.
What?
So because she wanted to leave after, I mean, I don't even know what hour you guys were in. I think it was like 11 o'clock in the morning, she said.
Yeah, it was around 11:30.
And that's why you're upset?
Well, I mean, we made a pact. We did the whole pinky promise thing, and she broke the pact. So, no, I don't know if I would like to see her again.
Whoa.
But you can understand it, though. I mean, 24 hours is a long time to stay up.
Well, yeah, 24 hours it's a long time, but I've done it before.
Okay.
I did it with a girl once, and we made it 29 hours. It's not impossible. It's my way of weeding people out that aren't going to follow through on things.
What?
Why would I want to waste my time with someone who isn't going to commit, you know?
Wait, hold on. It's like a test that you do with all dates or some dates. What's the story here?
Not all dates, but if I feel that there is a lot of potential in somebody, then I say, okay, well, maybe we should try the 24-hour date. And it's worked before. Unfortunately, that relationship did not end up going so well. But I figured, Suzanne is really good. I like our connection. We watched Parks and Rec. We could totally make it 24 hours. Clearly, she could not.
Oh.
Okay. So that's legit. The reason why is that she didn't make it an entire 24 hours. It sounds like she got close.
Yeah.
It's more than her not making it 24 hours. She is a quitter.
What?
Oh,
Quitter.
dang.
I
That's
feel
kind
like
of hard.
I mean, here's the thing. She really likes you, and you obviously liked her enough to put her through whatever weird test you have.
Well, yeah, that's why it was really hard for me. That's why we got into such a big argument, because I really did have a wonderful time with her.
Sure.
And I mean, if you like someone enough to hang out with them for 24 hours, your body can do it. Your mind is stronger than your body. I was able to do it. I was going to do it. She clearly did not like me enough to be able to do it.
That is really. I'm married, and I couldn't do that with my husband.
Do you two have commitment issues?
Yeah, they do, man.
Yes, for sure. I mean, anybody who can't stay up for 24 straight hours, definitely.
Committed.
So it's a character flaw for you that she wasn't able to make it the 24 hours.
Exactly. How am I supposed to trust in her and commit to her if she can't even commit to 24 hours of being together?
I mean, I don't know anyone else that has this test, and they all seem to be able to stay in a committed relationship.
Listen, I know I am obviously a little different, and you guys don't agree with how I do things, but I've had lots of issues in the past. This is how I do it. It sucks, but that's just how things go.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, you know what else sucks, but that's just kind of how things go is I'm a liar, and I lied to you at the beginning of this because Suzanne is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God. What do you want, Suzanne?
Whoa.
Wow. Okay. I thought I was calling to get you to go out with me on a second date.
Oh, well, I mean, we never even completed the first date, so I'm not sure how we could get to a second date without, going chronologically.
I apologize about that, and I also apologize for how I left. I told you I was sorry.
So sorry that you're having to go through a radio show. Come on, Suzanne. You're more committed to getting attention through a radio show than just, committing to 24 hours a day.
Wow. Okay, no, that is not, no, I was very committed. It's not like I trained for this in advance and failed.
Yeah.
It was a very moment decision.
Clearly, it's not too much work to go through Brooke and Jubal or whatever.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
I like Jubal. That's fine.
Look, I really tried, okay? It just wasn't fun anymore. I just was tired, and I wanted to go home and take a shower and rest.
You were
I
going
made the
to.
effort.
There was an end in sight. What's it going to be like if we ever got into a relationship? Is it okay if I just, try not to cheat but end up looking up? Is that, oh, sorry. Sorry, I couldn't make it.
Oh, my God.
That's not a comparison.
That's not even.
We were literally together for 18 hours straight. I feel like that's...
So you couldn't make it 6 hours more?
No.
George, I think you need to slow down. You could be missing out on something really great. Yeah, commitment's important in a relationship, but so is flexibility and compromise and the ability to listen to someone else's needs. And her need was to go to sleep.
I am a very busy person. I don't have much time to be with people who aren't going to be what I need.
Whoa.
You understand?
Okay, and you need someone who doesn't sleep.
Exactly. I mean, look, Suzanne, I was having a wonderful time. That's why it hurt me so much. We were having a great time, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just start yelling at me, calling me a liar for some reason, and it broke me. It was like you were stabbing me in the heart.
Oh.
I saw a real future with you, and then you just completely shattered that dream.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's not exactly how it happened.
You don't really operate in the middle on much, do you, George? It's kind of extreme on everything.
You might call it extreme. I call it definite. I don't want to date a quitter.
What?
Okay. You know what? Fine. Then maybe we should just not do this.
Or we could ask George. George, would you like to go out with Suzanne on a second date? We will pay for it.
You know what? No, it sounds like she's quitting on the call, too. So I think I'm fine.
Oh, my gosh. Suzanne, I
All
think
right.
you dodged a bullet.
Yikes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, look, she can't follow through on anything. She can't follow through on the phone call, can't follow through on playing Frisbee. What's next?
Oh, through on playing Frisbee.
You're a horrible person, Suzanne.
I know.
I forgot about the
Yeah.
Frisbee.
Suzanne, I'm sorry that you didn't get a second date, and well, hopefully you can dig deep and find some kind of work ethic and not give up on things, so easily.
Look, George, I'm sorry I didn't live up to your expectations, but maybe you can find someone who's I don't know, addicted to Adderall or
Yeah, there you go, George.
You know what? If that's what it takes.
That's what. All right. If there are any Adderall addicts out there who want to date George, text in 78592.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
It's time for your brand new second date update, and there aren't many things that can make a date go from great to horrible in a matter of seconds. Maybe a poorly worded compliment, an ex-lover showing up, a milkshake that's been laced with Viagra.
Whoa.
Wow.
My mom would do that to me all the time. Annoying.
Gotcha.
Well, one of our listeners had his date completely ruined by an extremely unfortunate experience. In fact, it almost cost him his life. You'll find out what happened in your second date update right now.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Whenever you meet somebody online and you go out on a date with them, there's always a little part of you that has to fear for your life. A little bit.
What?
Because you don't really know them that well.
Why are you fearing who you're dating?
Because you're meeting people on the internet.
Well, all right.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll
And-
give it to you on that one.
Steve, who's on the phone today for a second date update, legit had to fear for his life on his first date, though. It's a crazy story, and he'll tell us in just a second. What's up, Steve? How are you?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Oh, I'm
Pretty
just
good.
glad you're alive to tell us the story. It sounds like.
Yeah, you and me both.
Oh, my gosh.
Before we get into the craziness that you described in your email, tell us a little bit about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Cecilia.
Cecilia.
Okay.
All right. And where did you meet Cecilia?
I met her on Tinder.
Okay.
All
so-
right. And was there any red flags from the beginning that things would get a little out of hand with her?
I mean, I'll tell you, the biggest thing was, every once in a while you see somebody where you're just like, there's no way this girl will be interested in me, but I'll try it anyway. And then you don't expect to get, a swipe back.
Totally.
But she did.
Okay, so that either means she thought you were equally attractive, or it means that she's nuts and no one else will date her.
Right. Either one of those could apply. You never
Okay.
know.
How long had you guys talked before you actually went out?
We didn't talk long before I took a chance and asked her out. Because I'm like, this girl is not going to stay alone for very long. I got to take a chance when I get it.
Okay.
My whole thinking is like, I'm not the best looking guy in the world, but I know my personality is good. If I can just meet him once, I usually can win him over.
I feel you on that one. Like, I feel like I'm a slow burn.
Yeah. Women will give you more of a chance based on things other than looks than guys.
Yeah,
will.
that's a nice part about being
Yeah.
a dude is you could be a troll. As long as you're kind of funny, you can get dates with very, very attractive women.
Yeah, exactly.
So what'd you guys do when you went out?
We went to an outdoor concert.
That's a great first date.
Oh, it was awesome. She was just as hot as she was in her pictures, but she was also really sweet.
Oh, that's great. So she had a beautiful personality.
Oh my God, it was amazing. But you know how those outdoor concerts are. If you stand back far enough, you can hear the music, but then you can still talk to each other.
Yeah,
Right.
that's always nice. Because if you go to a concert or a club or something like that, a lot of times you can't even really talk. You can kind of hear what they're saying, and then you throw out an answer that you think is on topic, but really both of you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, you're wearing a pirate shirt.
Right.
I just don't understand how you went to an outdoor concert and you almost died.
Yeah.
So the whole night was going really well. It was he was really intense, but then it kind of became what I like to say unexpected, because I was like, do you want to like get away from this and go for a walk and go to a bar or something like that? Because at this point things are going so well. I'm like, I got to try and get this girl, as far away from other people as possible. And so,
Wait, hold on. I don't understand why you want to take her far away from people.
well, I mean, at this point, I was thinking about maybe trying to steal a kiss or something.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
You wanted
Yeah.
to make out. Okay.
Just a little more privacy.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like you were going to put her in the trunk of a car the way you described it. So I just want to make sure we were on the same page.
No, that's a second date thing.
Okay.
And what happened next?
So, we walk away from the park, and we start coming to this really dark area, right at the edge of the park. The sun's going down a little bit, and there's, bridges and stuff there. So we start walking through there, and all of a sudden, this dude jumps out with a knife.
With a knife?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's got a knife.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh.
And you ran and left her there to deal with it, I'm guessing.
Pushed her down.
Well, here's the thing. I have done some self-defense courses.
Okay.
So, I just sort of jumped into, protection mode. And
Really?
I jumped in front of Cecilia, and I told her to get out of there, and she did. And then, I know this is going to sound, it's going to be tough to believe, but me and this guy, we fought.
Wait,
Wow.
you battled a dude in the park with a knife.
Yeah.
Don't you think the better idea would be to
Wow.
run? Why are you fighting dudes with knives?
He's trained.
I mean, look, if anything's going to impress this girl, it's going to be jumping in front of a guy with a knife.
That's true. Yeah, you saved her life by beating up a dude
Dude.
that jumped out of the bushes with a knife. I think that would score you a second date.
And you can't be honestly still thinking about the date when a guy with a knife is in front of you.
Yeah.
No, honestly, it was just kind of instinct.
That's cool, man. That's
So wait, and what happened in the fight?
He dropped the knife. I got cut a little bit, but nothing more than superficial. But eventually, I guess he just thought it wasn't worth it anymore because I
Yeah.
got the knife out of his hand. It fell, and then he ran away.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
God, man,
And
you're okay.
did you meet up with her after that?
Well, I turned around. Obviously, she was gone, and it had been a couple of minutes, so she was probably far down the road. And then all of a sudden, she texted me and asked if I was okay. I said, yeah. And then I said, well, hey, why don't we meet at, Starbucks in 20 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Starbucks, cleaned myself up a little bit, and she never showed up. And I've been texting her ever since and not getting a reply.
What?
She hasn't replied at all?
You
Not
saved
at
her
all.
life, pretty much.
I know.
Hold on, why do you want to call a girl that won't call you back after that incident? You always hear that those things bring people closer together.
Mhm.
Yeah, you would think. My first thought is maybe she was just freaked out on really shaken up by it, and I don't know. I don't want to be traumatizing her or anything by reminding her, but also I want to make sure that she's all right, and honestly, I want to go out again.
Yeah, it could have just been a super scary thing for her, and now she just doesn't want to call you back because she just has a bad memory associated with it or something.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I don't know, man. I think she's a woman that just left you in the woods with a guy with a knife and then sent you a text to check on you.
Well, to be fair, I told her to leave.
Yeah, you did say you'd
That's
protect her, and it
true.
sounds like you did. It's just weird that she wouldn't at least answer any more of your texts, even just
Yeah.
to talk to you a little bit.
And you,
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah. So she hasn't answered you at all since asking you if you're okay.
No, and that's why I want to do this second date update thing. I want to try and get her on the phone and see what's going on.
Okay, cool. Well, then we'll play a song, come back, and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right, hang on.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
When you think of superheroes, you think of Superman,
Yeah.
Batman, Steve. That's right.
Steve.
If you missed the first part of today's second date update, Steve is on the phone with us, and he wants to call a girl named Cecilia. They met on Tinder, they went to an outdoor concert, and as they were leaving the concert, some dude jumped out at them with a knife.
Oh, my
Steve
gosh.
then told her to run and ended up fighting the guy off.
Whoa.
But the problem is, he never saw Cecilia again.
Yeah.
After that, she texted to see if he was okay. He said, yeah, and let's meet at a Starbucks. She never showed up to the Starbucks, and now she won't answer any of his texts or phone calls, so we don't really know what's going on. And we're about to call her right now and see if we can get the answer. Steve, are you ready to go?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
Of course, you're always ready.
Steve, I mean, have you thought, like, she did text you to check in to make sure that you were okay, right?
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't really enjoy the date prior to the knife fight.
I mean,
Oh.
she seemed like she was. I mean, I think I'm pretty good at figuring that kind of stuff out. So it'd be a surprise if she wasn't enjoying herself.
Okay, it'd be more surprising than the guy with the knife.
I mean, maybe not more surprising than that.
That'd be bad if that's the best part of her date. She's like, yeah, it was pretty boring. There was one exciting part,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like calling him back.
It's not going to get any better than that.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Cecilia.
This is Cecilia.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Cecilia.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm really tired lately.
didn't wanna ask that,
Also, a lot of
Cecilia.
heartburn lately. I don't understand why, Cecilia. You got any heartburn problems, or it's just me right now?
Who is this again?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay. Can I help you?
Well, I don't even know if you can help us, but you can help somebody who emailed us about you.
Someone emailed you about me?
Yes. We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. And you went out to an outdoor concert with a dude named Steve a little while ago.
Oh, God, Steve.
Uh-oh.
That's what this is about?
Yep. Steve said that he really had a good
Wow.
time with you, and he told us about the date, even the part where you guys got ambushed by some crazy dude with a knife, and then Steve ended up, like, fighting him off. And Steve's wondering why you won't text him or call him back.
Is that really what Steve told you?
Yep, that's what he told us. Does that not sound right to you?
No, that's not right at all.
Wait,
Not
are
at
you,
all.
hold on.
What?
Are you saying that the knife fight didn't happen, or?
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's way more to the story than he apparently told you, and I would love to fill you in on what actually happened.
Oh,
you
perfect.
are-
You know
you're
what?
heated.
Normally we have to try to convince people to tell us, but the floor is all yours. What happened?
Good.
It sounds like he basically told you what happened, but when this guy jumped out, I was obviously scared of a dude with a knife in the woods,
Right.
and I saw them fighting, so I ran away, and I felt like I got far enough away to be safe, and then I started thinking about Steve, and he was still there with that guy, so I was frantically texting him, trying to make sure that he was okay, and he wasn't responding to me, so I was just freaking out, trying to figure out what to do.
Damn,
Did you
that
call
had
the
to be
cops?
scary.
Like, that's who I would call 911.
No, I didn't call the cops. I mean, everything was just happening so fast, and I was just panicking. So I didn't really think about it in that moment. I just wanted Steve to text me back, and I waited and waited and waited. And when he didn't, I got really worried. So I went back because I wanted to make sure he wasn't just lying on the ground, stabbed with no one around him.
Yeah, that's nice of you.
And I walked back close to where it happened, and I see Steve, and I see the guy with the knife, and they're just talking.
Chatting?
Yep, just chatting and smoking a cigarette. They were laughing together.
Oh, my God.
What?
Whoa.
Oh
wait
my
a
God.
You know,
Are you
sometimes after you
saying-
fight somebody, you're like, "Hey, are we cool? You know, did you pull a knife on me? Yeah, we're bros, right? Nice to meet you." Is that?
Nickel knife.
Yeah, who knows?
No, not with a stranger.
Yeah.
No, I-
So wait,
I agree. It's weird.
So
you think that he set it up? Is that what you're accusing him of?
I mean, I don't know if he set it up, but something was definitely off. There was just something
Yeah.
not right about the whole situation.
I mean, I wouldn't be laughing with somebody who just tried to attack me with a knife.
Yeah, no, that would make me angry. Even if you were a good friend of mine, you attack me with a knife, we're probably not going to talk anymore.
Dude,
you know?
What'd you do? Did you pop out of the woods and be like, hey, surprise, I'm here too now? Like,
No. I just kind of put two and two together, and I got really mad and just realized that he was a bad guy and something was going on, and I wasn't being told everything. So I just decided to put my hands up and walk away. I was like, I don't even want to deal with this anymore.
Yeah,
that is
for sure.
awful to make someone feel that amount of fear.
Yeah, I was completely terrified. And so when I walked away, Steve finally texted me and was like, oh, hey, like, do you want to meet at Starbucks? And in my mind, I'm just like, no, of course I don't. Like, I don't even know what just happened, so I just didn't respond.
Yeah,
I
that
don't blame
is
you.
weird. I would love to figure
That
out
is
why he was
messed up.
sitting there talking and laughing with the dude who just tried to stab him.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, cool. Let's do that then, because Steve is actually on the other line listening to this phone call and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, unless he hung up. Steve, are you still there?
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Cecilia.
Man.
What the heck, Steve? What was that?
I don't even know what to say here. It's okay. Here's the thing. I really, really liked you. Cecilia. I really did. I thought you were really sweet.
Well, are
It's
you going into
true.
explaining that you okay? I'll let
Now,
you
hear me
explain.
out.
Okay.
Hear me
Okay.
out. So while we were talking, before we actually went on the date, she said that it's so great going out with someone who's not a muscle-bound douchebag like the guys that she's used to dating. You just seem like a really sweet guy. And so I'm thinking, all right, I've been here before. I've heard that kind of thing before. And what always happens is I end up being in the friend zone.
You're an
And
idiot.
so, well, you could think that, but listen, I arranged for the guy to attack us with a knife. I knew no one was gonna.
What?
I knew no one was gonna
gosh.
get hurt. But here's the thing. Here's
on.
the thing. I needed to show you that I could protect you, and if that happened in real life, I would absolutely do the same thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
God.
It's a lot easier when it's one of your buddies holding a knife than just
A
actually
fake
a
knife.
random maniac.
Dude, they're laughing, but that is so messed up. Do you know what you made her feel? Do you know what you put her through?
You know how like I felt when I keep getting rejected by women that look like
Oh,
her?
totally the same. Like your life is on the line because you don't know how to close a deal in a relationship.
That's disgusting. I was literally telling you that I liked that you were sweet and not like these other guys. So if I don't like those other guys because they did stuff like that,
No,
why
but-
would I like you doing it?
But you know what that means
doesn't
in
make any
woman
sense.
speak. That means that you're a sweet guy and I like
There's no
you and I'll never like you.
Speak,
In
Steve.
women's
There's no such thing as women speak. It's all just the English
No.
language. So like,
That's
Yes,
if there's
it
no
is.
such
That
thing
is
as women
so
speaking,
sexist.
why have I heard that so many times and it's become the friend?
are you seriously trying to blame this fake mugging on me? Like I said something and then you're really gonna blame me?
Not-
Yeah.
No, not you individually, just women in general.
Oh!
Blaming
Oh!
all women for you setting up your friend trying to
No,
stab.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
No, you are so lucky you're on the phone right now and not in real life.
Well,
in
according to Steve, he'd
person.
be able to protect himself against you. So.
Oh.
I mean, here's the thing. What are you supposed to do if a girl thinks you're weak? You got to stand up and show her that you're not. And, I couldn't depend that somebody would just accidentally mug us.
Just hope for a mugging.
I never said you were weak, Steve. This isn't an
You
episode.
said you'd only dated muscle-bound guys. What was I supposed to think?
Maybe that it didn't work out with those guys and I'm looking for something completely different.
Yeah, and just because those guys have muscles doesn't mean they're weak. Like the strongest men I know are actually comfortable with who they are and don't have to prove anything.
I'm comfortable with who I am.
No, you're not. You are setting up muggings in the woods because you don't think that you're a strong enough man on your own.
I do. I know I'm a strong enough man. I wanted to show her how strong I was.
You're so
Oh,
confident,
man.
Steve. Like, have you done this with other women before? Like, set up fake mugging?
Oh.
No, but you know what? None of the other girls I've ever dated kept throwing at my face that I'm not muscular enough for them.
What?
I was never saying anything like that. I was answering your questions about what my exes were like.
Now, because women don't say what they really mean, they've always got subtext.
Steve, you are disgusting. It blows my mind that you think that you have to do this kind of stuff to impress girls.
You know,
okay?
it blows
Get-
my mind that you don't get that women want a strong guy.
You don't
Yeah.
get that. You don't
Okay.
get what women want.
Seriously, dude, stop with the mansplaining. Yeah, mansplain us what women want. Is that what you want to tell us? What we want?
Cecilia, I think I know what women want, and women want another date with Steve. Would you like to go out with Steve on a second date? We will pay for it.
Maybe you could go on a date with that fake nice guy. I'm sure you have a lot to talk about.
So what you're saying is you wouldn't want to go out with me again.
What in the world makes you think that I would ever, in my mind, think about saying yes?
I mean, I'm being honest with you.
Oh my gosh.
Give him that.
He really doesn't get it, Cecilia.
That's the most delusional thing anybody has ever said.
Yeah.
You know what? The most delusional is the fact that women always say they want the nice, funny guy, and then they never go for him.
Oh my God. They just don't go for you, Steve, because you're crazy.
Sure.
It's not nice to set up a fake mugging.
Even if it was fake, you didn't know it was fake at the time, and I never even got a thank you.
Good point.
Who doesn't thank somebody for saving their life?
Shut up.
You know what, Steve? I think you're the one who dodged a bullet on this one.
She's rude.
Yeah, she is
Oh my
rude.
God, you guys are awful.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Pretty much all the texts in at 78592 think Steve is a douchebag.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Steve wanted to call this girl named Cecilia. They met on Tinder and they went to a concert. And as they were leaving, they were confronted by a dude with a knife. Steve told her to run while he fought the guy off.
Oh, hero.
Afterwards, he was confused why she wasn't calling him back. So we called her, and she told us that after she ran away, she came back to check on Steve and found him laughing, hanging out with the mugger, and she was extremely weirded out that the two guys were laughing together after the guy just came up to him and threatened to stab him and everything else.
Yeah.
Steve admitted that he staged a fake mugging with a friend to make himself look brave because he wanted to show Cecilia that he could protect her.
Wow.
I was totally shocked by that, and I can't believe how many people texted in before we found that out and were like, he staged it. I'm like, how jaded are we that we think that
Yeah.
this guy staged it? I'm like, oh my God, they're right.
And they
People were texting in
Dang
both
it.
ways saying he staged it and then being like, she staged it. They just wanted to rob him. It was both ways. Yeah. So no matter what, nobody believes anything anymore.
Well,
And maybe they shouldn't.
Obviously, yeah, for good reason.
Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't really
this
get mugged
is-
someday, and it's like, yeah, right.
Sure. Mhm.
All right,
Anyway,
Steve, you're in the bushes. Come out.
she did not want to go out with Steve again after that. So
No.
no second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl on the phone for a second date update today had her first date at one of the craziest places possible. People are popping pills left and right. Lots of group activity, if you know what I mean. And everybody's inhibitions are lowered. Mostly because of dementia. She went to the retirement home. She went to the retirement home, yeah.
Oh, wow, it's amazing how all those things are the same.
I know, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh, they're having fun over there.
Kara is on the phone, and apparently her first date with this dude was at the retirement home. Want to hear more about that in a second. That's an interesting date. Kara, how are you?
I'm okay.
The first thing that comes to my mind is you're like a gold digger dating a 92-year-old Alzheimer's patient.
Oh, I hope that's
you-
true.
You're into old
No,
people.
no. The guy, I went on a date with a guy who volunteered there.
Oh, he's a
okay.
good person.
How'd you meet him?
Well, okay, we met on an app, and he was funny, and we got along. Like he plays a bunch of team sports, like he does a bunch of like those kind of leagues, and I do too, and it's fun. So we kind of talked about that stuff, and
Okay,
we think we may have played each other before.
that's
So it's
awesome.
kind of funny.
Okay.
So how did he strike up the idea to go on a date at the retirement home?
Well, that wasn't it. He was like, "Let's meet up," and he just said a street corner.
Uh-huh.
Just
Oh,
like-
that's scary. You meet a dude on an app, and he's like, just meet me at the corner of whatever and whatever.
I mean, pretty much, but I didn't read it like that,
Oh, okay.
like that's when he texted us, so it didn't sound creepy at the time.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he wanted to surprise me, and I was up for it, so
Yeah, because
Oh.
surprises can be fun.
yeah.
They can also be scary.
Yeah.
Either one.
Remember
But this
that.
turned out to be a fun surprise, huh?
Yeah. So we first met up, and we walked for a bit, and then he just said, "I'm going to bring you somewhere." So I was like, okay, and I thought, well, we're going to a restaurant or something. And instead, that's when he took me to a retirement home. And I was like, oh,
What?
okay. Yeah, he said he volunteers there sometimes, and then I was like skeptical, like that this was going to be fun at all. Like I just thought it was going to be lame.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Yeah.
and he's going to try to teach me something or whatever, and like a life lesson.
Oh my
Go home and
god!
change
But did he
diapers.
know all the like? Was he friends with all the old people in there?
Yes, yeah, it turned out to be sort of cool. Like,
Okay, so he's there all
I
the
would-
time.
I would fall instantly in love with him.
Really?
Oh my god! Old people are so cute, and like
They're cute, but the smell.
someone
Yeah.
who volunteers and
They're cute when they're
befriends them-
contained.
Oh, you guys!
When they're contained, when they're not like out walking in your way or screwing up
No.
airport lines,
I feel
things
like
like
they-
that. Yeah, if
they're
you
like
keep
little-
them in a confined space, old people can be very.
You guys are awful.
Very nice. So, did you enjoy the retirement home?
yeah, I mean, my grandfather passed away pretty recently, and it kind of reminded me of him, and that was cute, and I don't know. And he was sweet. Like, Corey was sweet. He was nice to them. They really got him, and we ate dinner with them. Like, it was a wholesome time. Like, we played card games. It was all, like, but we had one kind of awkward moment, and it was, like, this woman who lives there. She was like, "Are you boyfriend and girlfriend?" And we sort of said, "No, this is kind of our first date." And she was like, "Well, you should kiss." So
Yeah,
What?
Granny.
Whoa.
Yeah, she wanted some action.
They're
Yeah.
feisty
No,
over
they are
there.
fighting. You've heard about the STD reports
Yeah,
at these
they
senior
have
citizens' homes.
a
They're
lot
there for
there.
a reason.
Apparently, you got a watcher
Yeah.
in that retirement home. So, did you guys make out in front of him?
no, I mean, it was just sort of this awkward peck on the cheek,
Oh, cute.
and then the lady, she clapped.
Oh, that is kind of
That's really sweet. Why was that awkward, though?
It was just like, like, are you boyfriend and girl? It was just
Yeah.
like a,
Yeah.
I don't
can
know.
see that part.
And you've never
Yeah.
kissed, and it's like kiss each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then being forced to kiss with old peering eyes
Yeah.
looking at you.
So was that the most uncomfortable moment of the evening?
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. And then when we were leaving, he walked me back to my car, and he kissed me for real.
Aw.
Cool.
Oh.
And that old lady popped up from the car seat in the back and was like, "Yeah, good job."
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I was hoping you'd really get after it.
Yeah.
Take off his shirt.
No.
No, she says no. How was the kiss?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it wasn't like a big thing, but it was just really nice. It was like first date kiss.
Okay.
Got it.
But now it's been a week, and he's like, we're texting here and there, but he's not asking me out again.
Okay, and if you tried to like hint, or have you asked him out?
No, but it just feels kind of like I've been here before. Like, when you're on these apps, like you go out like it's your job, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, and I can tell that he's not really in any hurry to go out again. Like something's off, and I don't know what that is. So that's why I wanted you guys to help me find out like what's up.
And you were kind and excited about all the old people, right? Because maybe this is like some sort of test that he does with women to see.
Well, it could be, but at the same time, like it was just so nice. Like we just kind of hung out and played cards and like talked about stuff, and it was just really.
It was easy.
Yeah. There wasn't any, like, in the back of my mind now I'm thinking, was that a test? I don't know, but I don't think so. It just didn't, it seemed like it was just like, this is something that's important to him.
But
Okay.
you were
Okay.
good with the old folks. You didn't try to like fight one of them.
No.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us, Kara is on the phone, and Kara told us all about her first date with a dude named Corey. They spent it in heaven's waiting room.
Oh my gosh. Don't say it like
Well,
that.
I mean, that's a nice thing.
Otherwise,
Take a number.
known as a rest home.
Yeah.
Because Corey, I guess, the dude that she went out with, volunteers at that rest home, and he wanted to take her on a date there so they could spend time with some of the people that live there, and they just hung out, had dinner, played cards, and she said it was actually a lot of fun. And Kara, I don't want you to blow this. I want you to get a second date. I really do.
Okay.
Why are you so invested?
Well, because, Kara, you have an opportunity here that I don't think you realize, all right? Retirement homes are really a great opportunity if you can get in. Because you can steal a lot of stuff
What?
from those people. Yeah, they, like jewelry and stuff, they don't even know what they have. Like, you can really And once you're on the inside, it's hard to get in there. Now that you're on the inside, this could be a great opportunity, not only for love, but also to acquire some awesome jewelry.
You are sick.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? Chase after you?
Oh my
Nope.
God.
Nope.
No,
You
they're
guys
not.
are awful. I mean, I thought at least you were going to say you're going to try to get in on somebody's will, not just up and steal from them when they're still alive.
I got a buddy who works on one. He sells bedpans wholesale. Makes a ton of
Yeah.
cash. So it's a great financial opportunity for you as well, Kara.
Good tip. Good tip. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any last words before we call Corey and see why he isn't calling you back for a second date?
This one felt like a little different. Like it was like we had chemistry. It felt like it was going in the way that we'd like go out again at least. But it's just been fading, and I don't know why. And
Okay. So you like this guy, and you definitely felt potential.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Corey, please?
Speaking. Who's this?
Corey, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. How you doing today, sir?
What? Why that
I don't know why I
accent?
said it like that.
Yeah. Sorry, Corey.
I'm okay. Why are you guys calling me?
Well, because we got an email about you from one of our listeners, and they just said we had to call Corey and talk to him. I don't know why I said it like that either.
True. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think you guys might have like the wrong person.
Well, I have a phone number here with this number that I just called, and it says their name is Corey, and it says that they volunteer at a retirement home from time to time.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so you're old folks Corey.
That's what they call him.
I guess.
I don't think Corey's finding
don't
any of
think
this
so.
very amusing.
Sorry, he's probably confused.
Corey,
Yeah.
we're calling because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So we got an email from Kara, who you went on a date with to that retirement home.
Right.
Right. And Kara wants to know why you haven't asked her out on a second date yet.
She says that like she can sense that you're like falling off.
Well, to be honest, I think like if I was to go out with her, it would be more casual than a relationship. I don't know if she's like exactly the right girl for me.
She's got a friend
So wait,
vibe,
is
or-
it like you're not looking for a relationship or it's her?
Well, I am because I am single, but at the same time, like, gosh, how do I say this? Just the ladies at the old folks home, I volunteer there a lot, and they're like a big part of my life. They just don't think that she was right for me.
They
Oh,
don't-
wow.
Wait, what?
So they're hating.
They're blocking her?
They just noticed a few things, and they just didn't think that it was in my best interest or that it would work out. Like, over the years, I've been volunteering there a lot, and it's kind of like having numerous grandparents, like, looking out for you and
Wait,
giving you
hold up.
advice. And
What specifics did they give the old ladies on why she isn't right for you?
some of the stuff they said was like her outfit. It might have been a little inappropriate.
All right,
thought.
Judgy Betty's.
Her outfit?
Was it?
And did you tell them that she didn't know she was going to a retirement home? She probably would have dressed differently if she knew that that was what was on the agenda.
I did, but
What was she wearing? Like a
Yeah,
miniskirt?
seriously.
she was wearing a skirt and like had her midriff showing a little bit, you know?
Okay, so she's just kind of sexy?
Yeah.
Yeah, she dressed like for a first date, you guys. Like,
They kind of didn't like that her skirt was so low and that her belly button was showing. I can kind of see that, you know?
yeah, because not
Okay.
everybody has a belly button in the world.
You mean
but
they don't dress
whatever.
like that in the retirement home? That's
Yeah.
how I pictured it.
I mean, everybody has a belly button, but you don't go around flashing it, you know?
Okay. Besides that, did they name other things?
Well, now, these are their words, not mine. But remember their words. They said the makeup was too hookery.
What?
Hookery.
Who are these judgy old women? Okay.
Sounds just like old women to me. Doesn't
Yeah.
I'd take the judgy off it. That sounds like how they would talk, I think.
Guys, not.
She's
no.
hookery.
Why did you not defend her or stand up for her?
I'm just saying these old ladies, they give me good advice, you know, and I can't have them disgusted by my significant other, like the girl that I'm in a
Disgusted?
relationship with.
Now we've moved on
So-
to disgusted.
You said earlier it's like you have a bunch of grandparents, so if you date her seriously, you feel like you'd be letting down your grandmas, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I just feel like you really need to school them in how a woman's dress does not indicate whether or not she sleeps around.
I mean, like you've been around old people, it's hard to change their minds. And also, who am I to argue with them? Like, they have so much experience, you know? Like,
Yeah, who knows how many hookers they've been with? Probably a lot, you know? You have no idea. They might be very schooled in that. Well, guess what, Corey? You know who might find this information interesting? Kara, and she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Are you still there, Kara?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you pissed, Kara? I'm pissed for you.
Well, first of all, this was a surprise. You said the date was a surprise. So I'm thinking we're going to a bar. And, like, you know my pictures. You know what I look like. You didn't think that maybe it would be a good idea to let me know, like, I don't know, like, dress like you would if we were going to church. Of course, that would have been an interesting, like, text back and forth.
Yeah, that would have you probably wouldn't have gone on that date.
Okay, I think you need to calm down a little bit, all right? Just calm down.
Calm down? Hookers don't calm down.
Those weren't even my words. Those were their words. I'm just explaining what had happened.
Also, like, my outfit wasn't a big, like, it was a skirt and, like, midriff, like, kind of shows, but not really. Like, it wasn't even, I mean, you've seen my pictures. Like, there's crazier looks than what I had on that day, so.
So she could be way more hookery if she wanted.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
I'm just saying you did dress a little provocatively, and they kind of picked up on that, and I have to kind of go with that because they're conservative, a little bit like me, you know? So
conservative like you. Okay. So they think you're, like, pure as the driven snow, right? Is that the thing? Like, what if I told them that we had phone sex? And what if I told them all the filthy things you said on the phone?
Oh, whoa. Hey, Corey.
Would they think that you're conservative now?
Oh, Corey.
Yeah, what would the gals down at the retirement home do with that knowledge?
Somebody's a little two-faced.
Well, that was something that was private within us. That wasn't out in the public. We're not going out like that.
Okay. So it's cool for you. Can I say this stuff on the radio? I probably shouldn't. You know, I'm not going to.
Go for it. We can beep out whatever you say.
I'm going to say I would appreciate if you didn't tell everybody what I said because that was private and that was between you and me. I thought we had, like, a moment, you know, not to be shared with the whole world.
Dirty moment. Yeah, no, I'm going to. Because if I'm hookery, then obviously I bring that out in you because you couldn't keep from talking about the size of your and what you were going to do with it. So.
Again, that was private between you and I, like a moment.
Yeah, but now I want to know, what are you going to do with it?
How big is it, bro?
Yeah.
They want to compare notes.
Look, I'm just saying, the ladies, maybe they do have a point, because look at this. This is the type of behavior that they're talking about, you know?
Oh, okay.
Again, she's the hookery one here.
This is so ridiculous. Like, do you know what year it is? Do you have
We're
any
talking
idea?
about private things, like out on the radio in front of millions of people.
You called me a hooker on the radio, so.
I didn't call you that, and I did not ever say that, because that's not what I feel.
His old gal pals did.
Right.
Hey, Kara.
I was being completely honest about
part of his mahjong group.
Yeah, I'm going to ask a question anyway. Corey, would you go on a second date with Kara? We'll pay for it.
You know what? I don't think that would be the best idea.
Yeah. I think all of this is not working out like how anybody planned.
That's fine. You're a nice guy. Like, I wish you could time travel to go find someone for you. So.
Sweetheart, you're on the phone, on the radio, trying to get a hold of me. So maybe you should time travel and go back.
To where?
To what? To what?
Said before you made this phone call and embarrassed yourself in front of the world. No, I don't want to go out with you.
That's a short time.
You can try to get defensive. You can try to be angry, but sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not responding to your calls, and maybe you should stop trying to get a hold of me through the media.
The only thing that I really find offensive is that you called us the media.
Yeah,
That's weird to me.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Practice makes perfect. Pretty much everything you do, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's why if you haven't been out on a date in a long time and you don't have a lot of practice, you're probably going to screw it up.
I see what you mean.
And that's what Doug thinks he did with his first date with a girl named Rachel that he met online. He's on the phone with us right now to do a second date update. And apparently Doug hasn't been out on a date in a long time and thinks that maybe his nerves got the best of him. What's up, Doug? How are you?
I'm pretty good. How's everybody over there?
Not too bad, man.
Doug. Where'd you-
So how long has it been, first of all, since you went out with an actual woman?
It's been close to a year.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's been a long time because I got out of a rather long relationship and was just waiting for the right girl and the right time.
So you met this girl, Rachel, online that you want to call today.
Yeah.
And what did you like about her so much?
Our conversations online just seem to have like a really good taste and chemistry to it.
Okay.
And she's just got some really cool interests.
You said that you think your nerves got the best of you.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Well, I hadn't been out for a while, and I tried to go in preparing a little bit.
Like, did you prepare like everything that you were going to say to her?
No. I saw these really nice flowers in the store, and I got them for her.
Okay.
I just thought that she would really like them.
But that doesn't sound like nerves.
Well, I did something else that maybe, I went a little too far, and my nerves got the best of me. I read her a list that I wrote at dinner, and it was a list of 10 things that I really liked about Rachel.
All right, yeah, that's a little cheesy there, man. So before the date, you sat down and wrote out a list of things that you like about her.
Yes, it was things like I really like your smile. It lights up a room, and you have a weird sense of humor like mine.
You know what? Hey, Doug, I never really asked you. How long did you talk to her online? I mean,
we were talking for a couple of weeks.
Okay, because you didn't meet her and then it was the next day you're going out and you already had this list.
No, there was a little bit of
And a list of 10 things is a long list. What number did you realize maybe I should stop?
I guess maybe around 6.
Did you tell her that you were nervous? Did you just fess up, be like, oh, God, I'm sorry. I haven't done this in a while?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like that moment when I got to the middle of it where I was like, oh, I'm really nervous. Maybe this wasn't the right idea.
What was her reaction after that?
She got a little quiet, but then, tried to laugh it off, I guess.
Okay.
I did notice as we were leaving the restaurant that she left the flowers, and there was that weird, awkward moment of do I go back and get them, or I don't know. I was kind of nervous.
You should have gone back and got them and then followed her back to her house and delivered. So when you said goodbye to her, did everything seem cool? Did you agree on a second date? Did she seem into it, or?
Well, I walked her to the car, and I got a little peck kiss.
Oh.
And I don't know, it seemed like she didn't have to kiss me for any reason, so I felt like that was a good moment to end on.
Right.
Have you asked her out since?
Yeah, I texted her, very positive things, that I had a great time about the date, and maybe we should go out again soon. And all of the responses that I was getting from her were really short. It was like, sounds good, and then nothing. And I was like, how's your day going? She said, it's okay.
Yeah, that's the worst when you're like, how's your day going? Fine.
Are you-
All right, that sucks. Or when you just get a K back about something. Want to go out sometime? K.
I mean, I didn't think it had gone that bad, but it was my first date in a long time, and I was admittedly nervous, and I know that I can do better.
So you want to call her, get her on the phone, ask her if you did something wrong, and then ask her on a second date.
That's what I would like to do, yeah.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I wish people would take my advice and stop trying so hard. Try just hard enough. Like with everything. Everything gets better when you stop trying. Like I used to really try to do a good job at radio and everything else, but once I stopped caring, show's ratings are better than ever. Like, once you just give up and don't try so hard, things get good. And Doug is on the phone with us right now, and I think that's his problem on his first date with a girl named Rachel who he met online. He tried way too hard by showing up with flowers. That's not the bad part. But making a list of the 10 things that you liked about her, Doug, and then reading it to her at dinner. Probably a turnoff.
Probably at this point.
You meant well. But unfortunately, since your date, all you've been getting is one-word answers from her and no second date. So we're about to call her, see if we can get her on the phone, and then ask her if it was the list of the 10 favorite things about Rachel that turned her off and is making her not want to go out with you again.
Doug, why don't you just scrap this one and start new? I mean, you haven't dated in a year. Maybe you need to get a couple other dates under your belt. I mean, why is it so important for you to get a second date with this girl?
It's kind of two reasons. I really like her, and I want to prove that I'm not a nervous weirdo loser. I mean, I think that I let my nerves get the best of me, probably because I hadn't been on a date in a long time, you know?
You want a do-over, second chance.
Yeah, a second first shot.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial the number right now and see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right, man, hang on.
Hello,
Hi, is Rachel there?
this is Rachel.
Rachel, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, what?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
A radio show?
Yes. It is a morning show,
Uh-huh.
and we're calling you to see if you'll come on the air with us for a few seconds and talk to us.
Why?
Because you recently went out with a listener of ours.
I did?
Yeah. And he emailed us and wanted us to call you and ask why you're not going out with him on a second date.
Okay.
His name is Doug, and I'm sure you probably remember Doug because I'm assuming he's one of the only dates you could have gone on that made a list of things that he likes about you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know Doug.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so Doug emailed us, right? And he told us about your date, said that he had a great time with you, but since your date, he's been getting like one-word responses from you, and it's obvious that you don't want to go out with him again. But Doug really wants to see you and is wondering if he did something wrong when you two went out, and if you wouldn't mind telling us what that is.
He's fine. He was a nice guy. He's just a little different.
Was he too much? Maybe came on too strong, too quickly?
No, I mean, it wasn't that. It was just, if you guys talk to him, can you just let him know that I said thanks so much for the date and that he's a really nice guy?
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk to him about this whole thing, and I appreciate you staying on the phone with us. I do. I just want to ask you, because he told us about everything, and he feels really bad about making a list of the 10 things that he liked about you. Doug, I don't know if he shared with you, hasn't been out on a date in a long time, so he's a little out of practice. You made him nervous because he likes you a lot. Was it the list?
I mean, the list was weird. It was definitely one of my more awkward moments on a date.
Okay.
But, yeah, it was nerves and it was fine and I understood. And that was okay. That wasn't the main problem.
Okay, well, do you mind telling us what the main problem is? Doug wants to know.
I don't want to come off as sounding, like, weird and rude and petty, but he kept making really weird faces, like a nervous tick almost, like, I don't know, like Tourette's of the face. It's so hard to explain. It was so weird, and I wanted to ask if there was something wrong with him, but I felt it was too rude to do that.
Yeah, that's understandable. Hey, what's wrong with your face?
Exactly. And, I mean, he was so sweet, and he was clearly so nervous, and he's a good person. I really couldn't see myself doing that.
We don't know much about Doug other than he listens to the show, and he seems like a nice guy when we talk to him. Is it obvious that he has a facial tick, or do you think, like, what do you think he was doing with his face that made you so uncomfortable?
Honestly, you guys, I have no idea. It was so weird.
What did it look like?
Like he was in pain. Like every once in a while, it would do this weird, like, grimace thing. But it was just, like, totally random. Like, nothing was going on.
Did you ask him if he was okay? Like, if he was honestly in pain, or?
I did never feel like there was a right time to do that, because it was always kind of in the middle of stuff happening, and all of a sudden he would just throw this face, and I'd be like, but it can't be like that, because that'd be really horrible and rude.
Oh, we got the faces back.
Rachel.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I can't take it anymore. I have to interject here.
Hey, Rachel, that's Doug. He's actually on the other line.
Oh, God.
Hey, Rachel.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. This is so embarrassing.
Are you okay? I mean, really, I can ask you now because I'm not sitting in front of you, but are you okay?
Well, I had a surgical procedure recently, and I thought I was doing a really good job at, like, concealing it. But I was actually in a lot of pain.
What?
And I was, I guess I was just so taken in with you that I was trying really hard to ignore the pain that I was actually
What?
in.
Doug, what kind of surgery did you have?
Well, I had a really kind of unfortunate bicycle accident.
Okay.
And so embarrassing to be doing this on the radio. I basically injured myself downstairs.
You had surgery on it?
Yeah. I was mountain biking with my buddy, and I went off a little jump, and it just landed wrong.
Doug, you were...
man, that sucks. I'm sorry, dude.
You were talking to her for weeks. Why didn't you just wait?
Well, because she's so wonderful, and I know that if I waited, that someone else would just snatch her up.
Rachel, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think about that? It wasn't a weird face thing that it's a weird something else that he has making his face do that.
Oh, geez. That's awful, and I cannot believe you went through our whole date without saying anything. If you were in that much pain, that's crazy.
I was really just trying to focus on the great time that I was having and that I thought we were having.
You are so sweet, but please don't sacrifice your body for a date.
Rachel, what if Doug would have said, hey, let's go out maybe a couple weeks from now because I got some problems, some strained muscles down south? You would have been pretty understanding about that, wouldn't you?
I mean, I probably would want to know a little bit more about what's going on and, the long-term effects and all that stuff. But, I mean, yeah, don't, throw yourself under the bus on someone else's behalf. That's crazy.
But you're so great, I thought it was worth it.
Doug, is everything going to be working in the future in that department? I'm just looking out for her best interest. That's all.
Yes, the doctor said that I'd be back to 100% in another month or two.
Oh, look at
All right,
so you'll have to take things slow if you guys continue to date.
So, Rachel, would you like to go out with Doug again, knowing what you just learned? We'll pay for a second date if you give him another shot.
Only if he's well enough to go.
Okay, Doug, are you well enough to go on a second date, or do you need a couple more weeks?
I'm good to sit at dinner and things like that, taking it slow, but we couldn't probably do
I think we know what you're saying, Doug. All right. Well, congratulations, and we'll send you guys out on a second date for some dinner. Yes. We'll pay for it, and then anything else is up to you guys and Doug's timeline.
Rachel, I'm so happy. Thanks for giving me another shot. I will definitely make it up to you.
Yeah, he'll make it up to you in about 6 to 8 weeks.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.